I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Oh, it's not right. It does. The doctor examined him afore and said yet e'er since he came here.
I understand how you must feel. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best I can. However, if you truly cannot entrust, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would...
Home, you said?
Dear, we are pressed enough.
All right, he stays.
I will look after him.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Sir, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Elena. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? You would procure it yourself. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humours. We do what we can with what little we have. Your aid is most appreciated, sir.
Tell is, miasmite can be harvested from phantoms, monsters that wander the world a night.
That was superb, Arisen!
You have my support.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but in place of a rule, only if you've the time and inclination, of course, as servants of the gracious hand. Yet, at times, 'tis perhaps you will recall the parents who were an unfortunate pair. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man, so he was put into...
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Lady Elena is willing to show us...
Here he is. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness after all. There is no shortage of ne'er-do-well, but I suppose I ought not say such things so... Come, come.
Psst! You there. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself. See that empty bed? An old man was... He told me he was feeling better. That he'd be well enough to leave anon. Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. Something... Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the gracious hand?
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go, if you...
Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement. That is, the basement sick room, where none of the other sisters are permitted entry. Tell Liz, She gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind. At times I hear strange... which is to be expected. And yet, a part of me is afeared.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
So, a nun save the abbess can enter? You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? You've my thanks. Of course, all the better should you find evidence fit to implicate her. See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, so I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need.
What about this reeks of a plot? I know the way. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I know not why, but the words basement sick room set my hair on end. Shall we investigate?
Splendid. We must rest.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. Leave this place...
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Elena. Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her case. You see, I was only a little under the weather. In the end, I survived. And once, I saw her. She handed him a large parcel. All you'd think 'twere medicine. They were whispering. Where'd they meet? 'Twas in...
Lady Eleanor's a good... I wavered between life and can't say as I missed that basement. I suppose 'tis only to be expected.
Over here!
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Look, nicely done.
You suppose wrong.
Ha! You're a fearsome one.
Enough. I gave...
Ah, of course.
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
Lord Thasus. 'Tis a name of great import. Of that I'm certain.
That's odd.
see which way the wind's blowing.
You're back. Pray, tell... These look like records of Jehan and Bruno. I recall them being especially meek. At any rate, they may know aught of use. You're back. Pray, tell me, what? You found a medicine used only in the basement sick room. I don't like the sound of that. Do you think... Could I trouble you to look into this? Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw. Pray, sir, do what you can.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliff, the doctor over...
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
There are few places where I can let down my guard.
I'm in fine faculty.
Soldiers left.
My bed calls. How sharp it is.
I'll feel a sight better once I'm...
Must hold out till someone comes to me.
What are we doing about a
Well, I don't have enough to buy myself a manor.
Peruse at your leisure, sir.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. What could yon chest be hiding? I must not...
Aye. In need of a doctor, are you? What's this you're giving me? Oh, I see. Interesting. Naturally, I'll need a bit of time with it. Is this some manner of trial?
Is far from comfortable.
What am I supposed to do?
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
I'd fain put down my steel for a mug of warm ale. Suppose I'd best get to work.
I sleep on my work.
Ah, there you... I must ask, where did... To be plain, it has the potential to heal. Worse still, it has... Say patient.
But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path.
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition... He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though. The abbess is
Wish I could go on an adventure.
What are you doing? Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in... Suffice to say, your test... Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your...
What business have you here?